many drinks does it take for Amy to get drunk? The answer is 2 drinks. What is Amy's favorite sex position? Very kinky question. And considering we're waiting until we get married and we haven't had sex yet, I don't really know what her favorite position is. But if I had to guess, it would be on top. What is Amy's favorite food? The answer is spaghetti and meatballs. How many kids will we have? The answer is 2 human children and 1 dog. I'm looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride. Where was our first kiss? The answer is Rira Bar, which is no longer in business today. It was a very drunken kiss, and it was on the dance floor, and it was actually the night that we first met. So, score for me. What is Amy's biggest pet peeve that I do? I would guess to say that I inadvertently put pillows between us when we're on the bed, and we're getting ready to go to bed. I put a pillow as not a divider, but it's kind of something that I can rest my arm on, and she considers it a barrier, and she tells me to break down the barriers. So I would say her biggest pet peeve of mine is creating a barrier in the bed. What is Amy's favorite ice cream? The answer is anything chocolate, but specifically peanut butter chocolate. Girl, when I break you out, I promise that you... Which superhero would Amy be and why? Well, I know that she's not too big on superhero genre or sci-fi, but if I had to guess, I would say Wonder Woman, and she would use the powers to somehow teach children how to read. Where is Amy's favorite place to travel? Well, if anybody has had a conversation with Amy about traveling, then you would know that her favorite place to travel is New Zealand, which is where she spent a semester abroad for college, and she absolutely loved it. Where did Amy and I go for our first date? We went to Arlington Rooftop, which is a restaurant in Clarendon, and then we went to go see live music up the street. Come here, bud. Who is Amy's favorite artist? The answer is Taylor Swift, aka Tay Tay. What is my favorite food? The answer is steak. What am I going to name my first son or daughter? The answer is I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. However, it has to flow with Di Benedetto, which kind of limits our options, but we'll figure it out when it comes time. What is Amy's biggest fear? I would say the grim answer would be something bad happening to someone who she loves. The not so grim answer would be any type of weird insect, most specifically spiders. What is my biggest pet peeve that Amy does is not rinsing off dishes before she puts them into the sink. And specifically if it has sauce or egg yolk on it, because it hardens and it's more difficult to scrub off when it's hard, and it could be easily avoided if we just rinsed off the dish before we put it into the sink. Just once if I have the chance. When and where is the first time that I told Amy that I loved her? The answer is at the house that I lived at in DC at the time, and it was about 3 months after we met.